Hello, everyone. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually back talking again, but in this video, essentially, I'm just gonna be doing what I did with a bunch of my PlayStation 3 worlds, and I'm gonna be going and looking through a couple of my old PS4 worlds that I made back when I first got my PS4 around like 2018 now. So yeah, we're gonna be looking through a couple of these. Not all of them, because some of them I've already kind of toured before. But yeah, to start, we got Cool World 3.0 with a capital C, which, yeah, it was a survival world I did, and I gotta set that to that. But yeah, essentially, we're just going to go look at a bunch of random old worlds that I had. What the heck is going on in here? Whoa. What do I have? I just got basic stuff in this map. Anything in here? Oh, I got some stuff. What are you doing? Get out of my house. Get out of here. Yeah, let's, So, yeah, if you want proof, old village. And I'm pretty sure new chunks are gonna start generating almost immediately, but... Yeah, got an old village here. Check the blacksmith. I'm pretty sure I probably would have rated this. What the heck is even happening? Jeez, there's so many villagers. But yeah, it's just kind of a basic survival world that I played on. I didn't even get really far. That's a cave. That's interesting. Oh. Clearly something was happening. Why are all of these carpets, by the way? Does anyone know why that is? So please tell me, because I just noticed it. Yeah, all of these are carpets, actually. Except for the one in my house, for some reason. Okay. Yeah, at least I think that's my house. Grass. Yeah, it's just a standard old Look at that long window! Master of design. But, yeah, it's just really a survival world, honestly. Okay, so up next after Cool World 3.0 with a capital C is Owen's Grand Mansion. And I actually remember this world because this world was actually one of the first ones that I made when I found out what communities were. So this world had other people that joined it, and we're not going to spend too much time in here because if you want the gist of what this world is, it was essentially a world where I spawned a bunch of woodland mansions just kind of everywhere, and I was emptying out one of them, and what was it again? I was using it as like a hotel or something, and yeah, it was a weird concept, and there was going to be like role plays and stuff. I have night vision for some reason, but there was going to be like role plays and stuff. Whoa. That's interesting. But there were gonna be like role plays and stuff that were like gonna happen on here, but yeah. I feel like there's something hiding now that I've seen that, but I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of an empty woodland mansion. Who would have guessed? But if I go down here, is there any... There's probably a sign on the front. No? Oh no, there is. Yep, Owen's Grand Mansion. This was a world concept I was trying to do on PS3 as well, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's a kind of interesting theme you're going to see with a lot of the early PS3, with the early PS4 worlds, I mean, is you're going to just kind of see a lot of worlds that I clearly... Whoa, what was in this room? That's interesting. I left this room full of stuff still. But yeah, a lot of these worlds were just random test concepts that I was trying to realize after coming to PS4 from PS3. That's what Milltown also was. It was a test concept from me trying to bring it to PS4, see what it would do. But yeah, that's kind of just all this world is. It's just a mansion with other mansions in render distance. But yeah, it's just a woodland mansion, honestly. So, after Owen's Grand Mansion, we have Water Adventures, and this is another world that I remember. See, look, it's on classic textures now. But this is another world I actually remember from back in the day, because, oh, there's clouds everywhere. Okay, there we go, that solves the problem. But Yeah, this is Water Adventures, and the concept of this world started as Skyblock, but it's an ocean, essentially. That's what the concept was. It was Skyblock, but instead of being in the sky, you're in the ocean. And for a while, the world was just called Ocean Block, but yeah, it's now changed to Water Adventures. An enchantment table here. Oh, look, there's some banners in my inventory. Sue the Cat, Ace the interesting names in my inventory for name tags. What even are these banners? Let's look. So we got a wolf banner, pig banner, a creeper banner, and then a towel, I'm assuming. But yeah, those are interesting. Like there's meant to be a beacon there. What's going on with the chests? That's fascinating. Same with over here. I just deleted those banners from my inventory, didn't I? Yep. Man, I'm an idiot. It's like pool or something. But yeah, yeah, you see this thing over here? How do you reach it? Well, there's tunnels. We got the tunnels here. First, what is this? It's not labeled. Hello? Did something happen? This world, I think, might have been corrupted at one point. Because something looks off. Yeah, I think this world might have been corrupted at one point. Because, yeah, there's definitely... Is this my bedroom from Milltown? Yeah, this has definitely been corrupted at some point. Because I don't think this is what it looked like. Oh, no, come on. What is this? We got... a grass room. Okay. Then over here, there appears to be another one. Random cut. Got it. What is this? What is... Okay, we got more. I think these were animal beds, but clearly there's no animals there. Got a bunch of unnamed signs. Got that. Yeah, what the? Yeah, what is happening here? Man, I wish we could still place item frames like that, but it's just kind of, it looks like a kitchen in here, but things are broken. There's a ladder there. We'll go up there in a second. And this is the hallway from my house on Milltown, except for all the doors are double doors for some reason. That's interesting. Why are the doors double doors? I think something got messed up in place, but yeah, what the? How does it even do that? What even then, what is this? I guess we're about to find out. What is this? It's like, what? Yeah, that's a interesting looking thing, alright. We got, I don't even know what this is. We got, yeah, we got an umbrella and a chair, I think. Quartz tree. Is there still leaves in there? No. And then got a hot tub, or yeah, presumed hot tub. Yeah, that's basically all this world was. However, I do remember that this ocean monument had something at it, but I don't remember what it was. Can I go to the ocean monument, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, I sponged it. I forgot. Yeah. You can see I tried to sponge out the interior. I don't even know what. Yeah, something definitely went wrong in here. Just gotta break a hole. It's not like it matters. Not gonna ban myself from my own server. Yeah, what is that? It goes all the way down. Wait, there's something down there. Hold up. Okay, yeah. Or is this like a this is not a chunk error, because this would be too ridiculous to be a chunk error. Okay, looks like I planted this haphazardly. And what is this? Why is there like bubbles? It's like a bubble elevator. Where does this even supposedly take you? If the bubble elevator would work, please. Does it take you to the pool? It looks like it does. Yeah, look, goes right up here. That's fascinating. Anyway. Yeah, this is essentially the entirety of what this world was. Just a small little raft. Just in the middle of nowhere. Not even small little raft, there's two rafts that are connected by an invisible tunnel for some reason. But yeah, that's essentially all this world is. And now, after water adventures, we have Cool World 3.0. Again, but with a lowercase c. So, I actually remember this world a bit. This world was another survival world, obviously, but this world was the first version of my major survival world. Okay, animals. But this was the first version of, like, my main major survival world. I got Bluetooth here. Looks like the sun's about to go down, so I'm just gonna sleep. But, yeah, this world I deleted at some point, and I was able to restore it, obviously. And it looks like this one did not get hit as hard by a corruption that the Water Adventures world did. But, yeah, exiting out of, my house. Nice colored signs, by the way. But, holy crap, you wanna know how long we played this world for? Look at that. But yeah, I built my house on a snow biome for some reason. Yeah, over here there's like a mine. And if you go down here, it's a pretty terrible mine, honestly. However, there is one interesting thing about this mine. It actually is more complete than the mine that's on the current version of Cool World. The mining shack. Just like a little mine hut in here. With a clock, actually. That's cool. Yeah, if you ever need to spend the days down here, you got a mining shack to spend the days. Let's get out of here. And then, this actually is a bit interesting. There's these, like, farms, which I had to clearly stop from freezing. We got one over here as well. And then, don't know what the poll's about, but here's the animal farm, doing what the animal farm does. And then, oh, it's like a chest for, like, the farms. That's cool. And over here, there's, like, a weird little... I don't even know why I made that. Then up here, there's this house, which was built by Game Layer. And Game Layer at one point was banned, and I started raiding this house for materials, as you can clearly tell. But, yeah, this house is still kind of just up here. But yeah, going down here, you know what, we'll check the nether out lastly. But here's a nerd pole that just goes all the way up to the build limit, which I'm not going to fly to the top of, because that would be really freaking obnoxious. But, head down here. There's like this cool, I don't even know why I did this, but there's like a cool little path that kind of goes up and over here as well. And it takes you, fun fact, it takes you to where I end up building my house in the modern Cool World. My house is built literally right here. I dug this whole part out and put a farm there. But yeah, and there's a village just chilling over there. There's a village. And clearly, people have completely ransacked this place. But, yeah, there is just a village over here. And this is also more evidence that I started playing before Village and Pillage came out. Are there any weird carpet houses in here? Do any of these houses even have interiors left in them? Yeah, what's with the carpets? I don't ever remember them having carpets in them. I also don't think I ever used my sword. Why does it have mending? I never used mending. Over here is like a boat, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this world was pretty kind of just a weird world we would just play on. There was other people that joined it. Why is there a wood pile? But like over here, there's a pillager outpost on the current version of the world. But yeah, now let's go to the nether, because I actually don't even know what would be in here. Also, just never mind, I want to look at the cave for some reason. Come on, go to the nether. That was... Wow, that was instant. There's normally a loading screen. We got one of those guys. Okay, go out. It's just the nether, really. Oh yeah, there's a nether fortress up here. Yeah, just a random nether fortress. Guess you want to know the seed, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. However, unless you're playing on PS4 edition, If you're not playing on PS4 edition, too bad, you don't get the 1, 2, 3, 4 seed. But yeah, this is... I didn't even get it, wouldn't even work, because it got changed in Village and Pillage, but only slightly. And I mean, I might show you the modern Cool World seed. Probably not. But yeah, this is Cool World. And after Cool World 3.0, with a lowercase c, we have a world that I actually already toured before. However, this is the older version of it. This is my build world, where I just kind of built all those Steve statues. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's kind of Christmas themed a bit, because of when it was, what time it was when the world was last used, before we updated to Bedrock. But yeah, this is kind of my build world. There unfortunately is no statue and the road is here, but... Dude, that's a big tree. Why the heck do you have why are you holding a giant Christmas tree? Yeah, we had a Christmas event on this world apparently at some point. Shoutouts to my PlayStation Free account. Yeah, this is the spawn house, where I'm pretty sure there's rules in it. Oh yeah, the rule room is here. This is a room full of, you guessed it, rules. Please enjoy your stay. Oh yeah, rules. Don't break other people's builds, don't use TNT lava, etc. You must have a mic, the host will invite you to a party. 4, don't troll, trolling equals kick. 5, don't bully. 6, don't ask for mod, only friends can have mod. 7, builds must be family friendly, no guns, no swearing, and no dirty stuff. Meanwhile, at some point someone tried to build 9/11 on this world, but yeah. 8, music must be approved by the host. That goes for note blocks too. That was for people that were playing like their edgy trap music in their microphones, because that was just a thing people did. Don't bug people unless they're fine with it. 10, hackers/modders will be kicked. 11, respect the host, mods, other people, the rules, and builds. We want this server to be a nice place for everyone that joins. Please make this a nice place for people of all ages. No. Anyway, you got a viewing platform where you can get a nice view of that really crappy iPhone and this man reading a book. There's still some stuff from that Easter event, so... Yeah, we saw long chest, fat chest, but now egg chest. Remember cursed Minecraft memes? Yeah, we got this guy, Invert Steve. Invert Steve is kind of a lost gimmick, because nowadays you can't use the invert color mode on PS4, 5, I mean. But if you're on a PS4, you can still switch and go see how this guy's meant to look. Over here we got a YouTube egg for some reason. Facebook logo, Microsoft, yeah. A lot of it's mostly the same from when I toured it originally. Except for there's some blocks here. That's even still there. We got some chests, Jesse from Minecraft Story Mode, whatever that is. That. Over here, oh yeah, we got Father Greg. Then we also got the tall chairs. Yeah, it's mostly just the build world, but a slightly older version of it. But yeah, that's all it really kind of is. Oh, there's a chicken over there, and also a zombie pigment spawn egg for some reason. But yeah, that was a Herobrine spawner, that's not good. But yeah, this is the build world. So, after the build world, we have a pretty interesting world. So, if you ever seen a popular MMOs video from like around maybe like 2016, then you've probably seen a map like this before. But this essentially is a burning map, and a burning map is a map where there's structures made out of flammable objects, and lava rains down from the ceiling and lights them on fire, and the last person alive in the structure wins. So yeah, this was my version of it, called Burning Minecraft. And here are the lovely rules provided by a, 2019 I'm the Cool Guy 6. So here's the rules. Number 1, no killing people. Number 2, knocking people into lava counts. Number 3, don't swear. Number 4, don't break blocks. Number 5, don't place blocks unless you have the builder class. Number 6, you can only have one class at a time. Number 7, don't take armor off the stands. Number 8, no leaving the statues. Number 9, don't ask for mod, only the host can have mod. Number 10, don't take the items from their frames. Yeah, my Robux were almost all the same, especially when you look at this world's one and the build world's one. But yeah, so essentially, there's these things called classes, which are basically supposed to give you advantages and disadvantages when you go into the structure. And so our first one is the Pro. This is actually one of the worst classes here, because of the fact that it gives you a diamond sword. And you can't kill people in this game. You can only knock them into the lava to kill them, but you can't directly kill them. So having a diamond sword to do that effectively is really horrible. Over here we have the Creeper, which has the ability to place TNT and also light stuff on fire and also light TNT on fire. It's a very chaotic class. Then we got the Noob, which is one of the better classes because it has a knockback 2 item, and a knockback 2 item will essentially launch you into the side of the structure. Then we got the Ender Dragon, amazing spelling, and then this class is useless because it gives you an Elytra, and where are you flying in a small cramped structure that you can't leave? So yeah, over here we got the Skeleton, which the bow should have had punch, and oh come on, it should have punch and not infinity, but you know what? Sure, also why does the arrow give slowness? Seriously, the whole point of the class was to snipe people, and that was it. Over here we got the Warrior, which is just an even worser version of the Pro, and then we have Baldy, which is the same as the Noob, but it has pants and and blindness essentially. Carved pumpkin. Over here we got Zombie, which is essentially Baldy and the Noob, but the best version of it, because 1, it doesn't blind you, and 2, it has pants and a brain. Over here we got Steve, and Steve is another pretty useless one, honestly. And then over here we have the Witch, and the Witch could have been a cool class if it didn't have fire resistance, because that completely throws off all the balance. It makes it very annoying. Over here we got the Army Man, just a crappier version of the Skeleton class. Then we have the Troller, which can light stuff on fire like the Creeper can. Then we have the Builder, which builds. Pretty terrible class, honestly. And then we have the Nether, which it's just lava. It kills you instantly, and you can't leave. And coming out of there, we also have this obby for people I don't know, which is just a parkour course I built while I was bored. And it has these jumps in it, which are kind of annoying. There's also a dropper with 1p, when you're supposed to land onto the slime block, where, congratulations, you win. Now you can't get out. So, yeah, good obby. Down there's a creeper in the bedrock. Then we got a lava fountain, a creeper infused into the ground, but done very poorly, so you can see that effect going on. Then we have the I Give Up pool, which is, yeah. So now we have the structures. And also, yeah, that's a floating sand glitch, don't question it. Where we have the Zombie, which is the easy one, the Steve, which is the normal one, and the Creeper, which is the hard one. They were ranked by how easy they were to beat, and they somehow ended up going in the perfect order. But, so yeah, if we go to the Zombie, we get to look at the interior of it, and here's the mechanism for how the lava drops, by the way. And then, yeah, that lever pulls it. Here's Yester, who is very blind and can't see. And then down here, we have a chest with a book in it. And this is kind of relating to these things. So in here, also written by my old username. Now, I will say, I would love to read you this book in Quill. However, the 2 other attempts I've done to try to tour this world, my game has crashed every time I've gone to open it. It's probably just the rulebook anyway. But here we have the note, which just says you can find it, which is in reference to these safe room keys, which are hidden all around the structures, which will essentially open a safe room, which we'll probably see later. Here we have very nice, full of dead memes that I'm not going to read out. And then we have the book relating to Yester, which Okay, so day 1, I've met a blind man named Yester. He seems to have lost a key. I'll help him find it. Day 2, is it me or is it getting hot in here? Anyway, Yester said his key was brown and gray, and he said it's in a chest somewhere. The search begins. Day 3, why is there red stuff dripping from the ceiling? It's getting really hot too. Never mind that. I still need to find Yester's key, but I can't find it. Maybe it's downstairs. Good writing, cool guy. Day 4. I found it. I've got to give it to Yester, but it's getting really hot in here, and I'm starting to hear flames. I'm really scared the place is gonna burn down. I've got to get the key to Yester and leave. Day 5. He's a traitor. He left me to die, to burn in the lava. He said he's not blind. He wanted me dead. I can't get out. The exit's blocked, and I think I'm gonna. Very nice. So yeah, I can't read that book in Quill for you, unfortunately. It will crash my game immediately. In the other arm, we have Very Nice, which is the dead meme book. And when we go down, here's that safe room. If we go down here, we got... this room looks a bit more concerning nowadays, but trust me, at the time, it was more normal. Remember, go to the nether to see... What? Interesting. Also, if you go in here, there's a minecart or something, which is supposed to give you the key to the safe room. In one of these chests, there's a note that says you can find it, which I've already discussed. But yeah, this is the zombie structure. So, heading out of the zombie structure, we have Steve. And Steve has this amazing brain, which has all of just random blocks I could think of written on it. And these weird connectors that go to the eye. I have no idea why those are like that. We also have... Yeah, you can't take this, or... This is meant to be like his inventory of what he has on him at the time. And then over here we got the entrance to the right arm. By the way, this might be very inaccurate because I don't know my lefts and rights. Also, the left arm can trap you in it, by the way. You can't get out when you go into the left arm unless you have creative and can fly like me. There's also, I don't even know what this is meant to be. 10 out of 10, wood again. Then we got a safe room again. Got some more wood because I couldn't figure out what to put down here. And one of these chests has the key in it. I'm not going to bother searching it, and no one is, honestly. So then after here we have the creeper, which is probably the most interesting one out of all of them because, yeah, the creeper has an amazing brain with the eye connectors again. In here, there's actually a chest that just has... Well, that's a waste of time. Spelt wrong. And here's where the TNT that blows up is. Then we got the safe room. And then the legs, which have a really weird ladder system. And then on this end, there's nothing. And then on this end, there's a chest which just has a torch that says your only hope. Over under it, there's another chest. And if you're able to get the angle just right, you can open it and get the safe room key. There it is. But yeah, that's essentially all this map really had to offer. It was just this, really. And of course, we got always needed floating sand glitch that doesn't even work anymore. What the heck? Oh, that's where the minecart is. But yeah, this is the whole entire Burning Minecraft map. And honestly, it's actually not horrible. But again, I have no friends to play this with. So, unfortunately, I cannot show you this map in function. Maybe one day, but for now, unfortunately. But yep, Burning Minecraft. So, after Burning Minecraft, we have what is probably going to be the shortest world on this list. This world is just called Memes, and I remember perfectly what this world was. There's only 2 things of note on this world, and one of which is... Remember when this was funny? This is supposed to look like the opening shot from GTA San Andreas, where CJ says the funny line, which everybody was absolutely going crazy about back in the day. But, yeah, it's literally just this. However, there's one more meme, and it's this. And I stole this from Reddit. So that's how you know this is a quality world, is when one of the memes is probably a really stupid one, and the other one is stolen from Reddit. So, yeah. Memes. Okay, so I know I said that I probably wouldn't tour the Cool world, but it's kind of just in the way on the list, so I might as well get it out of the way now. And besides, this is even an older version of it, so yeah, though this is the Cool World version before we updated to Bedrock, and this is a mess right now. Like, we have these trader llamas that are just kind of doing their thing. Got the animal farm doing what the animal farm does. This sheep has disappeared. I don't know where he went. But yeah, if we go around, we just kind of got some animals. This bell. We got the unfinished enchantment table and a tree. This tree is gone now. I'm pretty sure I lit it on fire. But yeah, if we look kind of around, it's just kind of... But yeah, here's this area. I mentioned this before. You'll notice the village is gone now in the background, and this is the pool I built that tunnel, or I built the path going to. Because, oh my god, nice writing, cool guy. Yeah, this was my house at the time. Got a nice treasure map there. And yeah, there was totally no duplication exploits going on. None at all. there was... Oh, look, wait, is that Bluetooth? Man, I really do not like using my swords. Yeah, there was definitely no duplication exploit. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, then... Over here we have the mine, which is honestly more depressing than... It's better, at least, because it actually has stairs. We dug into a cave, which was pretty cool. Pre-modern cave, though, so not as cool. And over here we have the mining storage room. Okay. And it's unfinished. And this is actually something very interesting. This would just happen for no reason. There'd be these random pockets of some obsidian and some magma, and I have no idea why they would randomly appear. But you can see some of them over here. What the heck is this? Oh, Duke of Carolina. I haven't seen this guy in a while. He ran a mine shaft right next to ours for some reason. And he didn't get very far, clearly. But if we go over here, there's more of this obsidian unevenness. And then I kind of just gave up, because someone started duplicating. What is right there? Nothing, apparently. That's a lighting glitch. So, yeah, this is just kind of the mine that we'd had at the time. It's a little worse than the one that was on the older Cool World 3.0. Here we got the nether, nicely laid out in colored text. Nothing in that chest. And something about this seems familiar, right, buddy? Something about this seems a bit familiar. I swear I just killed you. If we go over here, you can see it's the exact same, down to the nether fortress. Again, I think I said before, but seed is 1234 if you'll want to check this out on your PlayStation 4 edition version of the game, because that's like the only version this will work on. And as I got the nether, someone forgot to replant that. But up here we got a few houses and whatever that is, but this is Duke of Carolina's house, and this house is very interesting. There's still stuff in here? Yeah, there's some stuff. Is there... nope, someone robbed him a bit, I think. Yeah, we got Duke of Carolina's house. Then we got Game Layer's house. And in Game Layer's house, there is whatever this is. A stone chest that has no stone in it whatsoever. A wood chest with scaffolding in it. The richest chest, which just has some leads. The farm chest, which has some sugarcane in it. I'll give you some wheat, even though I'm not gonna exit save Game Layer. But yeah, if you go over here, we got some more farm, sugarcane, bamboo, this. Here we got the nerd pole, labeled this time, and a ladder. I'm not going up there this time. But yeah, this world actually has something pretty funny on it. If we go to where my house was originally, on the original Cool World, there's actually a structure here. However, this was Game Layer's original house on the world before he moved. He lived in this house, and we've just kind of raided it for materials. Well, there's potatoes in there. I'm gonna go check to see if those are still there on the modern one. But yeah, built this crappy little birch house, and then then he built a watchtower, and then I don't even know what this was. Maybe a beta version of the watchtower. Here's this cave again, and you can tell, at least right now, we haven't played on this world as much because the snow looks a little bit less chaotic. Here's that pillager outpost I mentioned before, and the village is gone, but the shipwreck has stayed. I have no clue why the shipwreck stayed, but yeah, the village is just completely gone. Yeah, it's very interesting, I know. However, there actually is a few more things that are on this world. However, they are pretty far out, if you ask me, but I'll try my best to find them, so please hold for a moment. So, I know you might be thinking, why are you just at this random village in the middle of nowhere? Well, it's because we're about maybe like another 1,000 blocks away from the world border, and that's because some crazy person walked all the way out here just to make a base. And I've been here a few times with Game Layer, and yeah, let's see, where's the sign? There it is. Yeah, this person made a cave base, and it said everyone was welcome to stay. That's Duke of Carolina. He died when on his journey here. I remember when that happened. Little did he know that he was so close, yet so far away. But yeah, that's because the world border is like literally a couple more over there. And then we have Game Layer. We are close, but we have to be careful. And this guy actually did have a few stuff. He had some random crap in there and nothing in the furnace though. And literally, like, so we called this village Cave Town. And like, literally maybe like a few blocks over here, like past this villager post or whatever. Okay, well, this was built by Duke of Carolina. I feel like I should address this because it's funny. But this was built by Duke of Carolina when he was struggling to make it to the world border, and I accidentally left him stranded out here. He built a little flag, so that's pretty funny. If we go over here, there's a village right here, and I called this village... Is this almost Border Town, or is this Border Town? But yeah, no, this is definitely Border Town. But yeah, I called this village Border Town. There's another village somewhere over there called Almost Border Town. But, can I steal one of your beds, please? Or did I steal all your beds? I think I stole all your beds. I don't have a bed on me, so I'm just gonna spawn one in with my super awesome powers that I have. Oh my god, game. Okay, screw it. We'll go to sleep at the border then. But yeah, the border is literally just right over here. There's our sign wall that we left. Okay, can I sleep now, game? Okay, never mind. I guess we're doing this at night. So, we got a clear 2B2T reference. And then, yeah, I was definitely there. And then over here we got... I came with the host so I didn't get lost. Shout out to Duke of Carolina. Thank you, Game Layer, for actually censoring your sign. But yeah, that's the world border. Can I sleep now? But yeah, this is essentially all that Cool World really had to offer. But yeah, I know I would really like to be just at the actual Cool World for the ending shot, but I don't feel like flying all the way back there. So yeah, for now I guess, this has been Cool World. And so, after Cool World, we actually have a few PlayStation Free worlds. However, I'm not going to be touring these since I already have a video touring these worlds. So, instead, I'm going to go to Milltown PvP, which this world was my failed attempt at turning Milltown into a Hunger Games map. And this, okay, this world, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Why do I have speed? But this whole world is just an older version of Milltown with a bedrock wall surrounding it, so I'm not going to spend too much time like really looking in depth at things. But here's the Sky High restaurant, we got SMP's house, movie theater, random castle, Jackal's house, Game Layer's house with furniture, also Phony's Easy sound system. And over here, there's Underground Sushi, apartment building, Pig Smart missing a nose, Steve Tonight billboard, which on the other side has a Maria's Pizza billboard. Over here, we got school. Then we got Big Ray's being turned into Jack's Fancy Dancy Restaurant. We got, I don't even know whose house this would be at this point in time. Got the banner shop. Got I guess it's... No, oh, this is Meatloaf's house. It's actually also Tiger Life Kid's house. We got Starcourt Mall with the old interior. Then we got Fulton Arcade, my house, this unfinished paintball laser tag arena. Then we got this random house with the creeper inside of it. We got the White House, Katie Emo's house, Black House, Milltown map. Then we also got my old house, got the bank, this random house, Waluigi's taco stand, unfinished, random Oscar Bolt's house. Then we got Baldi's cake stand, unfinished, what's it called again? It's the college dorm room. Then we got Fancy Ray's, Post Office, Skadoosh, Maria's Pizza, Tassimo Taco Pug, Big Ray's Billboard, largest house on the server before it was the largest house on the server, one of Game Layer's older houses, Fancy Ray's Billboard on that side, Lifetime Electronics, this house, Game Layer's unfinished house, Pink Tree, these buildings, unfinished flower shop, Weird Prismarine building, whatever that is, Farm Out and Green Building, but Green Building is unfinished and Farm Out has an actual interior. Therapy Outfit? Nope. Then we got Patrick Starr's house, John Cabinet's Furniture Store, this building, coming soon by the way, and over here we got another unfinished house, Big Ray Superstore, might have already mentioned that, got Statue of Stevie, the Spire, then we got Duke of Carolina's house, Hall of Memes, then we got, over here we got E4, got, TNT Store, we got the Botswana Guard, this house that used to have a zombie on the roof, police station, Hall of Reflection. Is it the Halls of Reflection in this version? It is the Halls of Reflection in this version. This house doesn't exist anymore, by the way. If we go up here, we got, police station. We got, that place. We got the Disco Palace, which is missing the eye for some reason. Also, I want to hear some epic tunes. Enough of that. And then, that's literally it. It's just Milltown, but there's a bedrock wall surrounding everything. Who would have guessed that this wouldn't have been interesting whatsoever? Oh yeah, there's a plane. That's pretty cool. But yeah, completely uninteresting. So, after Milltown PvP, I'm actually going to take a break from looking at all of these because we just got a couple more PlayStation 3 worlds. And we're going to scroll all the way up because up here we have MC Games. And MC Games was my failed attempt at making a minigame server without command blocks. So, yeah, this is MC Games, the original 1.0 version. There's a 2.0 version, which I maybe might show later. I don't know. If you don't see a 2.0 version later in the video, then that's probably why. But, yeah, this is MC Games 1.0, and there's a third version as well, but that's on Modern Milltown, so I'm not going to be showing that, and it's also very unfinished. But yeah, so we got our nice, lovely colored sign, welcome to MC Games, which is fun and challenging. Apparently I was going to have the best game of the week and the best game of the year connected here. And that's because the reason why these are like this is because these are all tunnels. Here's we got this. So this is the Build Battle tunnel, which goes to the Build Battle lobby. And I don't know why there's a Hero Brian on the wall. Yeah, this is the Build Battle lobby. And the way the minigames kind of worked was there wasn't really, they didn't really work per se. Is that mob spawner active? Why is there a turtle spawner? The world may never know. I didn't even know you could get mob spawners in creative mode up back then. But the way that kind of work is you'd go to the lobby, and then I teleport you to the actual game. For instance, here's Build Battle, and we had a couple arenas. We had the Creeper Arena, the Trine Arena, the Bottle Arena, and the Apple Arena. And I remember playing games on this. Everything was very unfair, but yeah. Yeah, if we exit out of here, we also have the Sky Wars tunnel, and all the tunnels are kind of themed around the game. For instance, Build Battles was every single block in the game, and Sky Wars is like these little sky islands. And here's the Sky Wars lobby, which is actually based off of a kind of Sky Wars thing. Random torch in the wall. And these all kind of have pieces of paper that are just named the items for some reason. Yeah, welcome to Sky Wars. Sky Wars is all the way up here, and if you watched my PlayStation 3 Tour World video, whatever, you might actually recognize the Sky Wars design slightly, because I basically just did the exact same thing again, but with corner islands. So yeah, that's why this is basically just the same map again. But yeah, if we go down from Sky Wars, we go down the tunnel, And here's the thing. Now we got Spleef, and Spleef was actually the best one, despite what the tunnel might look like it suggests. Because, one, this was the statue in the Spleef lobby, absolutely ridiculous, and the Spleef Arena is like the biggest structure on the world. It's this big, giant stone brick dome thing that when you go inside, it's just snow. And over here, we got a nice, lovely sign from Samstrom88 to only take one shovel. Some people clearly forgot to put theirs back. But if we go down here, you can see the second layer, and then we can see the pool of lava. Can't you tell this took forever to make? Oh, nope, come on. I want to be slightly respectful, but, yeah, that's Spleef, and that's the last minigame we ever made. However, there were plans to make more, and I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those fucking meddling Bedrock Edition people. So, after Spleef, we got Hide and Seek, and this had its lobby actually, like, constructed along with, like, its tunnel as well, and this is what the Hide and Seek one looks like. We got a nice Tuxedo Steve up there. And yeah, Hide and Seek. The only thing that exists for it is this really weird looking lobby. I think that this was going to be like a miniature version of one of the maps, but one of the maps were never built. But yeah, after Hide and Seek, so we were going to have a sumo, which I honestly should have done before Hide and Seek, because that's a pain. But yeah, we have Super Sumo, and Super Sumo was never built past the sign. And there's also this shop. I guess I should probably address the shop with the creeper on top of it. The shop is closed, but essentially, this was going to be like a minigame server mixed with like a kit PvP. So the way it was going to work when it was finished was every time you won or got a certain place in a minigame, you would get money. And with that money, you could buy stuff in the shop, which could either grant you moderator to giving you a wall in Skywars. So yeah, there's some of these, like, things, like, so we had, like, jump for PvP and stuff, which would have basically, because we were going to have multiple PvP, it wasn't just going to be Sky Wars, there was going to be, like, I think there was going to be duels, there was going to be Hunger Games, obviously, and there was probably a few others I was probably going to do, and if you had money, you could buy these, like, cosmetics. You could also buy pets. There was a wolf pet, a cat pet, and a llama pet for some reason. There was also these vaults, which is essentially you would pay the money to buy one of these vaults to essentially store these items that you would buy. For instance, you get these wings, which were pretty pointless. I don't even know what these were for. Probably for the PvP, you would start with this. That is extremely stupid also. All this is stupid. You can also buy some costumes as well, because, yeah. Die for a leather kit. Yep. This I don't know why the prices are so stupid. Yeah, that was the shop plan, and the small vaults were actually constructed. And here's what the vault system looked like. It was just numbers, and you'd go in, and you would just store the stuff in here. It was a weird kit PvP minigame server mix. We also got this under construction part. I don't know what that was for. I think I was just too lazy to expand it. And if we go next to it, you can see I never finished it. And neither did I finish these either. But apparently there was also plans to do a murder mystery at some point, but clearly somebody forgot to update the map. But yeah, again, if it wasn't for Bedrock Edition, this probably would have gone somewhere, maybe. Let's look at Steve's sword, dude. But yeah, I mean, for the time, I'm pretty proud of this, like, because for the time, you gotta remember, I was building wooden box houses, and you can kind of see that that's kind of stuck into here as well. A lot of this is very boxy and pretty terrible looking, but there are some hints of something better that could be done with this, like these statues are pretty cool. But, yeah, this is basically just all MC Games really had to offer, so yeah. Surprisingly, we're actually nearing the end of the list. We only have a few more things really left to look at, and I felt like we should probably take a dive into this world, because this world has a pretty interesting story to it. But, this world is called Tutorial World, and it's because this is the world where I filmed that tutorial for how to build a correct Steve. And I might remake that tutorial, honestly, because this guy actually isn't even accurate. But Yeah, I filmed a YouTube tutorial, and this was the world I filmed it on. And yeah, we got the chest that had my items in it. I don't even have them on me right now. But yeah, this was the world where I filmed that. It's just a Steve, a chest, and a sign. What else do you want? So, for our final world, we're gonna actually have to take a trip to the newer version of Minecraft. So, if you'll hold for a second for me, please. Hey guys, Future Cool Guy here. Now you might be wondering, where is the rest of this video? Well, Share Factory has a 60-minute upload limit, so I unfortunately had to cut the video in half. So the rest of the video will be uploaded tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, enjoy this for now. Bye.